Hey everybody, it's your friend Sarmate here, and we're back with another episode of Kingdoms Reborn. I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day today. In this one, we are going to continue to work with our tech tree and get a little further. And in order to prep for that, I have put in a little bit of a cotton field here. Got our cotton breeder here working in our new colony, Sarmate colony number 2. And yeah, we got a handful of farms in here, so we're working on that. Just about to get started. I have yet to have a season where we started this. So next season, hopefully we can get to this. We're having a little bit of food issues over here and a little bit of population issues over in here. So the first thing I did to address the food problem was I have food being imported from Salt Reef, and that seems to be going okay. And I did expand a little bit. So up over in here in the northerly area, since we were having some population problems, I put in a bunch more houses. We also put in a couple of cattle ranches here. And speaking of which, I do need to buy some critters. And of course, the cattle ranch here, we're going to get some milk, and we'll be able to make chocolate with that. But for now, I'm just going to utilize the milk. Got a couple of fishing ports going on, and a tool shop, and a wood burner. So nothing too wild up over in here. Kind of just real basic things. And I'm just trying to get the food situation under control a little bit better over in here. And we can, of course, trade and import and all that other stuff. But it's always better, of course, to just be able to handle it on your own. So that's the scoop with this little area up over in here in the woods. So we are expanding, and oh, I also did this too. I did a whole big row of mushroom farms, which I also wanted to do a little bit of upgrading for. And I also put in some magic mushroom farms. And these are, of course, going to be the luxury tier 2 goods, and we're currently kind of working on tier 1. A little bit premature on the magic mushroom farms, but it'll be ready to go when we need it. And I have to show you guys this. So remember when we were having problems over in here with some inaccessibility and some inaccessibility of things over in here. And I asked you guys if anybody knew what the deal was, please let me know. And the reason is, you can see here we had a bunch of rocks. So when you have rocks or, well, it's a lot of people that died from sickness, or other things blocking the paths and the paths aren't created yet, that's when things are inaccessible. So the way that you can remedy this, which is why I put all stone roads over in here, if you're wondering why these roads are all yellow, is you can come over in here and you can click on one of your road pieces and then say quick build all, and then boom. And then that's how you can get rid of your inaccessibility to things. And of course, in this case, upgrade the roads. So we have better roads now over in our colony. Maybe arguably a waste of money there, but we're going to go for it anyways. Coming back down over in here, with our cotton area, let's go to our tech tree and let's grab the cotton mill. So like I said, we don't have any cotton available just yet, but we will soon. So we want to get the cotton mill going. This is going to mass produce cotton into cotton fabrics. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. Let's get the clockmaker as well. And then we just unlocked the World Trade Office, but we already have one kind of in process, as well as the Odin's Hall and the Basilica. So we have 3 things being created right now. The other things that we can get is the printing press, and then we're going to be able to go to Victory Score. Now, Victory Score is going to require 300,000 science points to unlock, but this is going to pretty much finish the game for us when we get this. So let's, for now, grab the printing press, and then we have the points for the Victory Score. So I'm just going to not do it just yet. I want to get these other things created first, and let's go ahead and we'll work on that. Cotton mill card, yep. Clockmaker, yep. And then I don't care about that. Printing press, yep. Okay, so first of all, cotton. Got this guy right here, and it should work in here just swimmingly. It sure does. And I think what we'll do is we'll go like this. Get that guy working right there. I think we're gonna go ahead and quick build this. We'll get that thing on the way. And then of course, we are going to need cotton to refine into cotton fabric. So we'll just leave it like this for now, and we'll throw in a warehouse too. Doesn't ever hurt to have a warehouse. So we'll check back on this in a little bit. So there we go, that's on the way. Hopefully we've got enough workers for this. That's one thing I'm not certain of. It looks like we do, so that's awesome. These are all cotton down here. And then I do have a couple of wheat fields, and then a huge medicinal herb farm, and then a couple blueberry farms. I saw that I had blueberry seeds, and I didn't ever intentionally get those, but I threw a couple in. So we have those happening. Hopefully with all these other things, with all these mushrooms up here and this extra food, hopefully are doing a little bit better over in here with our food situation. I could absolutely put some cards in here to help that situation go a little bit better, and I probably will do that. You'll have to buy them, of course, but we'll worry about that in a bit. Okay, so we also have our clockmaker. So the clockmaker is going to require gold, and I'm not sure if it requires glass. Let's see. Glass and gold bars. Okay, so over in here, remember we have our sand mine and our glass maker. And I have increased the sand mine to have all 7 workers in there. And the glass smelter also has all 7 workers in there. So we're doing as good as we can with that stuff. Let's see what our stock for glass is. Not bad, 1,600. So we should be okay for our clockmaker. So let's go ahead and find a spot for this. I was kind of hoping we could get it pretty close somewhere in here, but it looks pretty tight. And without redoing a whole bunch, I think we'll just throw a clockmaker up over in here. And while we're here, we might as well throw in another one, because sure. And then we'll go for another little warehouse, and we'll tuck that in right there. And then let's go ahead, do our thing, quick build all these guys. And then the clockmaker is going to require 20 glass and 20 gold bars to make 24 pocket watches. This is a tier 3 luxury good, so we'll get those guys on the way here pretty quickly. We don't have a ton of steel. We could do some upgrading though. I think we'll do that one, and we'll just leave this as it is for now. So we'll get some extra tier 3 goods. We have a handful of them right now. We're doing pretty good on that front. So we'll get those guys, and that'll be awesome. Now we have the printing press. I mentioned this a couple episodes ago when we wanted to work on another tier 3 good when we decided to go for toilet paper instead of books. So we could absolutely put this in here and get a couple of these guys going, and then just one more good thing that we have in the town here. So I'm kind of running out of space, so we'll go ahead and then we'll tuck this guy right there, and we'll do a little quick build. So super awesome printing press. Gonna go ahead and pick the budget up, and then of course this guy is going to take dye. Oh, I didn't think of that. So this is kind of a pointless thing. Without any dye, we can't do anything with it. And the way to get dye, of course, is if we go to our card shop, and that's gonna be down over in here. We are able to purchase a dye breeder, and then we can make some farms with dye. But I'm really not super interested in jumping into dye making as well. And so this guy, I guess, is just gonna have to sit and hang out for a while. But we got it, so we checked it off the list, and that's awesome. So over in here is where we're kind of working on our next couple wonders to finish the game off. So right here is our Basilica for 1 million, our Odin Hall for 1 million. So we're a ways out. I'm gonna probably have to just let the game run for a while and get some more money coming in, or we could do some good exports to try and get the money. That might be the way to go. And we should also have the trade center. I believe we quick built that. And I'm not remembering where we put... Oh, here it is, right here. So here's our trade center. And we set this up to sell the raw coffee at a higher price and purchase oil at a lower price. Pretty awesome. And then the other buildings are right in here. We got our stave church and then our great long hall. So all sorts of goodies going on right now. We get the Basilica and the Odin's Hall completed and get the victory score. It's over. It's GG, and we have completed the game. So let's try and see what we can do about getting to that 2 million gold. So we're about 1 million on our own. Now, of course, we could just do some auto trading, which would probably be a good idea. So let's see, what do we have any excess of? We have a little decent excess of magic mushrooms, so that's pretty good. But look at how many grapes we have. 52. Wow, okay. Yeah, we got a lot of exports that we can work with. So let's go ahead and we'll export. Ooh, do we want to export grapes? It's a food is why I'm hesitating. So let's go ahead and we'll do that. Let's leave the grapes at like 5,000, a really good amount. And let's ship out 500 a round. I mean, why not? So we'll go ahead and we'll set that up. And then additionally, we have some wheat. Let's go ahead and get some of that guy going. Let's go for a target inventory of, might as well 5,000 as well. Plop that guy to 500. But the problem now is our cap is 600. So we have to build a couple more auto traders. And that's not that big of a deal. Can grab a couple trading companies, no problem. So we'll get one right there. And this should, oh, we can do this too. Upgrade 6 companies, upgrade 6. What does mark as subsidiary mean? Lower upkeep by 50%. Oh, yeah. We'll do that for everybody. Okay. So now, oh, weird. My auto trade is gone. What'd I do? I screwed up, I think. Hides auto trade button. Okay, so that's, I didn't realize what that was going to do. Trade quantity per round 360. I wonder if it doesn't ship out our goods anymore. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so I kind of got a little bit excited with that, and I'm not exactly sure what all happened there, but it looks like it's going to be automatically doing it for us, which is great. I guess that's up, but that's what automatically means. So let's go ahead and check out our trade post. I wonder if it's reflected here at all. It isn't. But look at this. Trade fees down to 15%. That's pretty good. Let's do a little bit of an upgrade action here, and we'll see if we can do anything. We only have the one trading post. It's one we've had for a long time. Quantity of 360. So what we could do, of course, is come over in here, find something that has a lot, like our grapes and our wheat, and we can say 360 in here. Boom. automatically done. And then we have to, of course, wait for the cooldown. So that's the deal we got going on there. It's going to take us a minute to get back to that 1 million gold. In the meantime, though, what we could do is let's go up over in here. Let's get victory score. Okay, we completed it because we have enough points, but there's no prompt that says we win yet. And then let's go ahead and go to the upgrades tree, and let's go ahead and kick up industrial technologies, because what else are we going to use our science points for? We have most of everything else completed. I don't care about cabbage seeds or card inventory too. This other stuff I don't really care about. And let's go ahead and kick up the industrial technologies and see how far we can get with that before we beat the game here. So let's go ahead, and also I want to purchase some cards. So motivation cards, that's the card that I was thinking about grabbing instead of productivity books, because we get more benefit from them. But look at this price, 11,000 piece. That's because I bought a ton of them, and I went to the card combiner and I combined them to make motivation plus cards, which I'm utilizing over here in our oil rigs. 231% efficiency on these guys, and looking pretty good. One other thing that I did add in while we're waiting for this money to come in here is another power plant. So at the end of the last episode, we were out of power. We had enough oil, but it wasn't getting to the power plant. So here's our power plant right in here. We are now sitting at 150 for our max, currently at 54 being used. And we are consuming 15 oil in this case per season. So that's a decent amount. We currently have 21 in the inventory, and we got our little warehouse right here for extra oil when we need it, but we aren't quite utilizing it just yet. So lots of sicknesses going on, and I'm not sure what the dealio is with that, because we have plenty of medicinal herbs and medicines. We did make our medicine makers run by electricity, so they are as good as they can get, really. So what we could do is do a couple more medicine makers and really kick this into gear and make as much as we can here. So we got one there. Let's go for another medi right in here. We're looking good, and then we're going to quick build, of course, and then let's get our stone roads and quick build the stone roads. Looking good. Okay, so we'll see how that affects our medicine situation here. So I did opt in to make the other two that we just got into electricity run, and I think that'll be just fine. Let's go ahead and upgrade these a little bit here. We should have the steel to do it, and we made it for the most part. Looking pretty good. So yeah, we should be looking fantastic for our medicine now. We'll kick the budget up a little bit. You know what I could do is just go around and just drop the budgets on everything to really get that money happening pretty quickly. But what we're going to do instead, I think, is let's pick one of these guys, and we'll get it built up. And of course, as people bring in goods here, as you can see is happening right now with Odin's Hall, the price is going to come down. And so that's awesome. We want to have that for sure. We could absolutely prioritize this with hitting the little star there, and we'll do that. And then let's quick build our Basilica. Pretty quick, pretty awesome. Wonder score 770, built number 1. So you can see a couple little things right there. Looking good. So let's take a quick look at our Basilica here. Looks pretty awesome. I really enjoy the artwork of these wonders in this game. Look at another side view here. I think that they did a really great job. Oh, look at this. They got the little the Viking shields on there and everything. Looking pretty cool. I like that. Nice. So yeah, that's a Basilica. Looking good. And hopefully here we can get the Odin's Hall pretty quick. And we'll see how quickly this goes. And now that it's starred, now that we got the good roads everywhere, we could hopefully get this filled out here pretty quickly and get this guy built up. My goal is to have this completed by the end of the episode and finish the game with this episode. So that's kind of my plan right now, and we'll hopefully work toward that and hopefully get that completed here. So in the meantime here, I think I'll just go around and make sure that we got everything happening well. Let's check out our colony here. So just a quick little look over in here. Things are looking better. It looks like we are doing great with our food now, which is awesome. That's what I was hoping for. And yeah, everything else is looking really great over in here. Our population is got enough wiggle room. Yeah, so this little area is doing great. Oh, we have an auto trader up here. Oh, so what we could do is import stuff to export stuff and automatically do it that way. We could do that. Oh, and look at this. We got a couple cotton fabrics over in here. That's looking pretty good. That's from this guy, of course. We just put this guy in. And what can we do with a cotton fabric? Used by tailors to make clothing. So let's go ahead and we'll get tailor. Okay, so make clothes from leather or wool, I guess, or cotton. So let's go ahead and we'll pop that in there. Quick build that. And then, of course, there's the option. We can say cotton or cotton fabric. We got the cotton fabric. Let's go ahead and make clothes, and it looks like it's just quantity. So of course the leather is the lowest quality, and then 18 clothes, and then if we say cotton fabric, we're up to 38 cotton fabric for 46 clothes a pop. So not too bad. I'm gonna decrease that a little bit. Don't need that many people working in there, and looking great. So cool. Now we will also have clothing over in here. So that's another tier 2 good. So we're looking all right. So we have beer over in here, and we have cannabis over in here. So yeah, this area is developing pretty well. Another thing that we could do over in here is upgrade some of these houses with the insulation, but I don't really have enough rocks. I only got 100 rocks, so that's not going to quite work. But look at this. We got a level 5 house over in here amidst all these level 2s. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to cut for a while, and I'm going to wait until we get a bunch more money, and then I'll bring it back, and then we will complete the series together by quick building our Odin's Hall. It'll be fantastic. I'm excited to see it. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We have just tipped over 1 million gold again. I want to show you how I've been doing it. Kind of just hanging out here. So we have our trading post, and we have our trading port. And so what I've been doing, the trading port has a little bit more capacity here at 480. Just going and finding our more expensive items. In this case, we had chocolate at 44 per. So the inventory is at 900. And what I've been doing is coming up over in here. I have to hit minus and then the quantity. I think when I did it before on a trade, I didn't hit the minus, so we actually purchased that goods instead of sold those goods. So there we go, and this would get us 18,000. I'm not gonna do it right now. We're just gonna go over and buzz on back to the Odin's Hall. All right, here we are, and we are able to quick build it. So I'm gonna just slow the game down just a bit here, and let's do it. There we go. That's the victory. The world judges your progress. Your score is 7,510. And pretty good. You can see everything we got there. Oh, we got the AI score. That's funny. This, of course, is on normal difficulty, so it wasn't as hard as it could be, and that might be a part of why we were able to do it pretty well. I don't remember too many big hiccups in the series, so pretty good. Happy about this for sure. Let's go, and we'll gotta check out the Odin's Hall. Super cool building. And, of course, a Viking-themed civilization. You gotta have something cool for Odin. So let's go ahead and we'll check this out. I don't know how I feel about like that Minecraft copper green on that. It looks kind of bizarre to me, but I do like the architecture of it anyways. Got a cool tower right there. Nice gardens. Yeah, looking pretty cool. All right, so as far as the next series goes, Aquatico just released today, January 12th. So I was thinking about maybe picking that up. I did play a beta of that a little bit, but if there's any other games you guys want to see, let me know. I just want to think about it for a little while here to see what we're going to do. A Settlement Survival Series 10 is definitely not off the option list here. I do want to play another series of that because we've only played the one series since the game released. So I want to get back in there for sure. And of course, you guys love Settlement Survival. I like Settlement Survival. So we can definitely check that out again here soon. So thank you for watching this series of Kingdoms Reborn. I hope you have a fantastic and amazing rest of your evening, day, or night, and I hope to see you again soon.